All right. All right. Hey, what's good? What's good? It's Coach Rashid, and I'm back. It's not 2024 just yet, but while we're preparing for that, take a moment, stop everything. We're going to talk about Camhirst 3D CP robots, the property robots, the ones that we talked about before. But now I want to take you all the way back to when we first started. And then I want to come back and kick off the new version of the property robots program. Are you ready? All right, let's do this. Camhurst, the 3DCP property robots, that particular organization has multiple companies within its ecosystem. But one of the primary companies is the Camhurst 3DCP robot or property robots. That right there is something that is phenomenal, something that is unlike anything else in this space. That's why I'm coming to you. I want to introduce you to it. If you haven't seen it before, great. You're in for a treat. Anyway, you can catch the full corporate presentation on Wednesday at 9 a.m. PST. I'll be doing the presentation 9 a.m. PST, right? So every Wednesday. Now, today, though, um, as we get towards the end of the year, some of my teammates actually reminded me that we started back in June, July timeframe. Most of us didn't really make any deposits until about a month after being in the program because we were really pushing the founders program. So the founders club was something that was introduced to me first. And after the founders club was introduced, then came the property robots plan, formerly known as the robot leasing program. And so with that, we had the same setup as we do now with the property robots, but we were able to go into a different website and get all that updated. So what I want to do is, for those that have been around for a while, I'm going to take you back to that robot leasing plan, that particular site, which is different from what we have today. We upgraded it, got a new plan. Now I'm going to take you back because just like myself, I totally forgot about that. Because here's what was the situation, right? And let me share my screen so I can kind of give you a better picture of what I'm talking about. All right, here we go. So originally, what happened, we had the opportunity to go ahead and utilize this particular site. And this site was the one that we were choosing the robot leasing plan. So you can choose your plan just like today, right? $100 up to 100,000. You choose your plan, boom, you make the deposit, and you're good to go. Well, over time, like I said, some community members actually started to see their plans expire because double your money in 6 months, right? So if you're talking June, by the time December comes around, hey, we're already past that 6 month mark. And so I was like, wow, you know what? It's funny. I didn't think about that. So they reminded me that we are at the 6 month mark. I literally have one plan that's expiring in 2 days and I have another one expiring in about 25 days. So I have multiple plans. So very interesting that that's the case, but it's awesome because, as you know, with the Property Robots plan, when you choose a plan, double in 6 months, you get your principal back, and obviously you're going to get the double, right? So if you haven't withdrawn any money, then you're going to double your money. So if I put in 1,000, then I should be getting 2,000 in my balance. But I did take out, I think I took out like 600 or something like that. And so obviously it's going to be, a little less, but I will get that deposit back. So that's pretty cool. So I'll be able to use that in my new Property Robots plan. And so I'm going to take you from the old one and then I'll take you to the new one. But one of the things that I love about this old site is the information is really, really cool. Because in our new site, there's no real background, there's no real, you know, um, information. It's just a back office. But with this one, you actually got a little bit of the information right here. You can see where the actual robots, how they print the CMAP. Then it talks a little bit about the housing crisis, worldwide service, where the robot leasing plan. You can earn rewards or join in with others in the community to actually build and deploy those robots. And it gives you that background that I think most people really need. So understand what's so amazing about this platform. 3DCP Robots is the world's best 3DCP solutions company. With our profit share program, we are allowing a limited number of people an opportunity to participate in joining others and participating in the deployment of our high-tech 3D CP robots. Our mission is to create the largest community of entrepreneurs who, as a caring community of smart people, will help solve some of the biggest issues locally and globally centered around housing and the homeless crisis. So, really good information that anybody and everybody can be introduced to. It's like the plans. So even on the page, they show you the plans, $100 all the way to the 100,000. All that information is right up front. So, you could see that right up front. But for us that did get involved, then there was something that was pretty fascinating that I want to show you today, right? So I just didn't really focus on this at first. Like I said, I focused on the Founders Club. I was really excited about the Founders Club, and I really pushed the founders. And I did not really focus on the robot leasing plan until they came out with the new robot property robots plan. So they upgraded it, new website, and that's when I started focusing. But this is where we started. So I want to take you back. If you were in the program around June, July, and you actually participated in the robot leasing plan, this is where you want to go, because now you can actually see if you got in June or July, you're probably at about almost 6 months, right? And so I got something in June, and then I got something in July. So you'll see that here. And I want to show you the progress. And see, this is something that's been happening a lot, with my platforms, is I don't focus on day-to-day trying to pull money out. But what you will see, these are the transactions. The last transaction was 2 hours ago, right? So this is not something made up. This is not some, archived, transaction list. No, this is happening in real time, right? 12/26/2023, right? 6:08 p.m. every single day. Didn't miss a day, every day, okay? And so every day I was making $3 a day, right? From a $500 deposit. But guess what? That 500 now is up to 940. Okay. So if somebody out there said, "Look, I don't have much money. I could put $100. I could put $500. Maybe I could put 1,000 and let it ride." Guess what? Every single day you're getting paid, right? You see these transactions every day. These are everyday transactions, right? So that's what I really like about this program, is it's just so consistent, right? So 940 for data rewards in there. Okay. Now, with that, let me go up here, my account, and we go to transactions and give you a bigger picture, right? And so when you look here, I'm trying to see if it gives us the others. So what you see here is, okay, great. So between 2 hours, 2 hours, so 26. So I had two 500s, right? And so you can see I'm getting about $6 a day, right? From the $1,000. And so that gives you about 0.6% every single day, which is about 18% a month. So definitely, the numbers are right. But as you can tell, every day, all the way back 18 pages, it's been rocking every day. Okay. Every day. Referral commission. So that's referral commission. So all the transactions obviously are posted in the same area, but everything is here, right? I just wanted you to kind of see how that looks. And this, like I said, robot track. So this tells me, see, I was just testing the system here, so I never put anything in, but I was just kind of seeing how it worked, how that goes. So right here, it shows, all right, here we go. July 8th. So that's when I couldn't remember when I actually made the deposit. So July 8th, and it runs for 168 days, right? Not 180, 168. So that's going to run until, remaining days, 1 day left. So all the information is available to you. You just got to come in, click on it, bam, and it'll show you the information. All right. So it's $500 plan. I was averaging about $3 a day, and the total rewards, 168 days. And that means we are at about $940. Okay. So right here, remaining days is 25. So this one I must have gotten in August 1st. Okay. So I did one July 8th and one August 1st. So I knew I had about 25 days left. Okay. So that's going to run for a little while longer. Right. So you can just go in here, hit what's this robot. So the robot profit tracks, and then you can look at whichever ones that you have. You may not have all these unpaid ones because I was just testing the system, but you just go over here, hit action, click, and it'll give you the status, right? Your status is right there. So if I wanted to withdraw, it says withdraw now. So if I want to withdraw, it says that um, total daily rewards, I can take $940 out right now. And then the max withdrawal is 1 million, but my, what's this one here? I don't know what that is. Okay, I can withdraw that. Balance. Huh. That is, I don't know. So it just says, I guess on one, maybe I think I withdrew from one. Let me take a look. If I already did withdrawals, then obviously that's not going to be available. Okay. So right here it says I took out 600. Okay. Got it. All right. So that was, so October 27th, I withdrew 600 from that plan. Okay. So I think that's why one of the plans is still there because I haven't taken anything out. And looks like this one I did. Maybe I took something out over there. Okay. Got it. Okay. Got it. So anyway, I just wanted to make sure everybody understands that everything that you've done is in there. You don't have to worry about it. It's right here working for you. All right. So don't sweat it. You are good to go. Good to go. Good to go. 6 months ago, deposit was made. Got it. Transactions. Start the robot profit. And that's where you would select. So this is the old one, right? I don't want you to get confused. This is the old site. So no worries. In the old site, if you did get in before September, this is where your actual accruals are happening. Now, if you come over here to the new site, okay, this is the new site, Property Robots, right? So Property Robots, it'll come up like this. And you just come in here, boom, drop your information in. You know, you can use your email address, and that'll get you in. And I guess you can, you know, get in here, do what you got to do. All right, so let's pause. All right, so we're going to go in here and we're going to show you a little bit about this one. All right, so I just need to grab that info and then we'll be back on course. Okay, 1 second. Okay. All right, so should be back on course. Now we're going to pop in and let's see what we got. All right, so profile, add funds, right? So I did want to do a video because one, to show you the old back office where people can go in and just check, make sure that you're good. If you made a deposit, then you can see that it's still accruing and you can go ahead and actually submit for a withdrawal. And I had, you know, I've done it and others have done it as well. And here's what happened the other day. One member actually sent a message to Camhirst, info@camhirst.com, and says, hey, I want to take the $500 I have over here in the old robot leasing plan, and I want to purchase 4 of the property robots plans, the $100 plans. Guess what? They did it. Done. He didn't have to withdraw. They just transferred it over, and he got 4 new plans. So pretty cool stuff right there. Now, if you want to come here and you want to add funds, then you can just come here, you click on add funds, you put in the amount that you want to add, right? You want to do $100, you want to do 1,000, whatever, right? So I did this the other day where it says failed because I was testing it. I didn't know if it worked or not. So I went in and I actually did it and saw that it went through. And I was like, oh, okay. Because for a while we were doing it via email, but now we can actually go in, click on add funds, you put the amount you want to add, right? And then you hit submit. And it'll give you, so it's using the Coinbase Commerce payment site. And it has nothing to do with the Coinbase exchange. It's just, they have a payment system. And so you can use that payment system and you can use any wallet to make the payment. So it doesn't matter. You can come from Exodus, which we recommend, or Trust Wallet, MetaMask, whatever. And so, but you can use a plethora of coins. You can Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, Solana, everything is there. So no restrictions. You can go ahead and do that. All right. So we do recommend either LTC or USDT TRC20, but not required. You can use BTC. You can use anything. All right, so good to go. So that's a beautiful thing. We don't have to worry about all that other stuff, okay? So that's the first thing. And now, when you want to buy a package, you just hit buy package. You come down there and you can select, whatever you choose. You can choose anything all the way to the, what's that, RLP 11, okay? That's where you can buy your package. Now, if you want to just get an update on everything that's happening with your account, then you can come here to transactions, okay? Transaction report. You can hit the select type. And so if I want to go with indirect, so any person that I didn't particularly sponsor, but somebody else says, hey, look, I had someone that made a deposit, or I had someone that, I just got a commission off of, or, something, anything that happened with somebody indirect to me, I don't see that happening. So I have to come in here and take a look and see, okay, what are they talking about? So I can come here and I can take a look. Okay. And so what it shows me, it says on December 4th was the last transaction, right? Indirect transaction. So right here, December 4th, right? So I've had people tell me that they've made transactions in the last couple of days and I don't see them. So now I got to go back and, I have to have that conversation because, if it's out there somewhere and they've used the site to make the deposit, then we need to find out if there's a problem because they don't know until somebody reports that. And they haven't been using the site for deposit. So I don't know if it's taken a couple of days to make that happen, but I need to go in and take a look. And now that I can go back and say, okay, I know that there's 2 or 3 people that made deposits and we need to check this out, right? So this is just part of, any type of new business, new startup. They need people to give them feedback in order to make sure that everything is working like it's supposed to. All right. So one of the things that I need to check, because I see the numbers that I have are much more than it was last time. So I can come in here and I can scroll down to the end. All right. So I go to the bottom. And I want to see who's new because I don't know. It's just a lot of people I don't know here because these all new people right here. Okay, got it. Okay. Yep. And so I've heard from some of these people that they made deposits, but I don't see that. And so I'm just going to do some research on that, find out, what's going on, where we're at. Okay. And now we get up here and I see that we do have some action here. Okay. Got it. All right. So definitely got to do a little research, find out what's going on, see where we're at, see what's happening. And then we'll be good to go. All right. So that is where we're at right now. I have trying to get this. I'm trying to get to at least $100 a day. Just passive. A nice 3K a month will just be amazing. So looking forward to that in this particular platform. So we got about About 3,000 more for that personal volume, and then I'll be good to go. All right. So we're looking forward to a lot of good things with this platform. Solid, very stable. It's growing, all the time, and just really excited about, what's ahead of us in this particular one. And so no issues here, just excitement, about the whole program. And like I said, being a part of the Founders Club, if you didn't know, the Founders Club is something that we had an opportunity to become a part of early June. And then as time went on, obviously they said, hey, only 1,000 members. And so we were like, all right, cool. We got in part in this club, 1,000 members. That's awesome. We're done. We're locked in, right? They were doing 5% profit share every quarter. Then recently, the CEO came back and says, hey, you know what? We want to go ahead and add 500 more positions because, for some reasons that he explained. And we was like, okay, well, great. So thinking that, oh, that's going to dilute, the percentage. Well, you come back and raise the percentage to 7.5% every quarter profit share. And so it basically balanced right back out. So one position, right, $1,000 per position gives you a Founders Club position, and you get 50,000 CAM 3DCP tokens that are on the BSC. And so that's pretty awesome too per position. So, if you're a diamond member, you're getting 250,000 CAM 3CP tokens, and that's pretty phenomenal. And then too, we get discounts on, selected housing developments and, free entries to win a house as well. So these are some great benefits, to be part of the Founders Club with Camhirst 3DCP. So right now there's maybe about 100 positions left. We got about 2 weeks left on this promo. And so if you're interested, then you definitely want to, contact me, let me know so we can get you locked in to the Founders Club. Right? You don't want to miss out on the Founders Club. Like that just doesn't come around every day. If you were dealing on Wall Street or something, trying to get into some, big company, you have to pay, thousands or millions of dollars to be like a major investor in order to, even be considered. And here we are, and you might get 1% a year. And here we are with Camhirst helping to build a company, helping to grow, and part of the Founders Club, and you're able to get 7.5% of the profits every quarter, and that's going to start pretty soon here in 2024. So everybody is like, yo, this is phenomenal. We're excited, and so many great benefits to it. So you definitely want to check that out. Become part of the Property Robots plan as well. That Property Robots plan, to double your money in 6 months. So you're averaging about 18% a month. There's daily accruals, as I showed you earlier. And so everything is above board. You get paid based on the actual sale of robots. There's no trading involved in this program. It's all based upon an actual business model, right? Build a robot. You got purchase orders already in. They sell the robot. The $50,000 profit off that robot is what we, as members, we earn every single day from those profits. So it's pretty cool. All right. Anyway, that's it for me. Hopefully, I'll hear from you soon. This is not financial or investment advice. This is just providing you with an avenue to better your life and to do something good in the world. And let's do that. Let's change some lives. All right, peace. And I'll see you all on the next one. All right. That's all for me. Talk to you soon.